a lamp once used to light the sailors' nights remains intact.
The ship's structure sags, but its story remains preserved. The skeleton of the vessel holds fast beneath the waves.
Even in silence, movement stirs the ancient hold.
Beneath these silent waters, a ship lost for over 1,000 years begins to reveal itself. The mast still stands, preserved by the Black Sea's oxygen-poor depths. Carvings on the hull hint at the ship's Byzantine origins. Trade jars still rest where they were stowed more than a millennium ago. A rare deep-sea creature glides past, a silent guardian of the wreck. The cargo hold remains sealed in time, its contents untouched.
A sacred icon, preserved beneath centuries of silence.
Faded markings offer the ship's forgotten identity.
Trade goods remain locked inside their ancient containers.
The ship rests as a monument to a vanished empire beneath the sea.
Even the underside of the vessel tells a story of centuries beneath the sea.
A merchant's tool, once used to weigh precious cargo.
The ship's trade goods remain neatly arranged, just as they were centuries ago.
Life still claims this ancient wreck as part of its hidden world.
Faith traveled with the crew, carved into the ship itself.
Cargo containers lie where the deck gave way long ago.
A simple lamp once lit the darkness for sailors on long voyages. The ship's name still whispers through the decay.
The wreck has become a living reef beneath the Black Sea.
A 1,000-year-old journey ends in quiet beneath the waves. The interior passages begin to open, revealing the ship's hidden spaces.
Even the anchor remains where it was last dropped centuries ago. The ship's skeleton still holds its shape beneath the sea.
A silent resident glides through the ancient passage. A sealed chest hints at valuables once carried across distant seas. Coins spill across the floor, frozen in time.
The rigging still hangs, hardened by centuries underwater. Sacred imagery remains etched into the ship's walls.
The ancient cargo now shelters creatures of the deep. Every corner tells a story of trade, faith, and loss beneath the Black Sea.
The outer hull still bears the scars of a long-forgotten journey. A simple ring once tied this vessel to distant harbours. The deck edge marks where sailors once stood watch.
A
Another silent guardian drifts through the wreck.
Supplies once stored for long voyages now rest in decay.
Tools of navigation still mark the path these sailors once charted. The ship's structure sags under centuries of water and time.
Painted faith still clings to the ship's walls. The bow still points toward a destination never reached.
The bow still cuts through the water, frozen in its final course. The bow still cuts through the water, frozen in its final course.
Ropes were once tied here, securing the ship to distant shores.
The deck opens into the ship's hidden depths.
A ghostly presence rises from the darkness. Cargo still fills the lower hold, untouched by time. A navigator's compass lies where direction once mattered.
The ropes still hold their shape after centuries underwater.
Decorative details survive beneath layers of decay.
The ancient cargo now shares space with life from the deep. The ship remains whole, a silent witness to a forgotten world. The deck sags under centuries of water and decay.
Once a doorway to the ship's inner secrets, now frozen in time.
Life continues to explore spaces abandoned by humans centuries ago.
Ancient cargo rests undisturbed within the ship's hold.
Coins hint at the wealth once transported by this Byzantine vessel.
The rigging hangs frozen, a testament to the ship's former strength.
Sacred symbols survive the centuries beneath the Black Sea.
Even in silence, the wreck stirs with life.
The vessel remains a frozen relic, holding stories of trade, faith, and voyage. The starboard side of the Byzantine ship holds centuries of silent history. Even small details remain, etched with the passage of time.
The deck edges reveal where sailors once stood watch.
Life continues to inhabit spaces abandoned by humans centuries ago.
Ancient containers reveal the ship's lost trade treasures.
Faith survives on the walls, centuries beneath the sea.
The wreck has become a hidden ecosystem of the deep. Every plank and artifact tells a story of a vanished empire.
The stern of the vessel reveals centuries of undisturbed history. Fastening points remain, silent witnesses of long voyages.
The ship's boundaries hint at where sailors once moved.
Life has adapted to explore spaces abandoned for centuries.
The chest hints at treasures preserved beneath layers of time and silt.
Coins reveal the wealth once transported across distant seas.
The rigging has endured, a testament to the ship's construction.
Symbols carved by sailors remain etched in memory beneath the waves.
The wreck continues to host a quiet, hidden ecosystem.
From bow to stern, the ship tells the story of a lost civilization beneath the Black Sea.
The deck has collapsed, yet the story of this vessel remains intact.
A doorway to the past remains frozen beneath the sea. The vessel's skeleton holds centuries of forgotten voyages. Even creatures of the deep now call this ship home. Cargo remains untouched, a glimpse into Byzantine trade.
Coins tell the tale of wealth and commerce, long forgotten. The rigging endures, a silent monument to craftsmanship.
Faith carved into wood survives centuries beneath the waves. Even in silence, life moves through the ancient ship.
The Byzantine ship remains a preserved window into the past.
The bow of the ship tells of journeys never completed.
Tying points remain, frozen in time beneath the Black Sea.
The deck edges hint at where sailors once worked and moved.
The vessel's silent residents continue to explore its abandoned spaces.
Treasures lie concealed within containers, untouched for centuries.
Coins tell the story of wealth carried across ancient seas.
The rigging remains, a monument to the ship's engineering.
Symbols etched by sailors endure through the centuries. Life has claimed this wreck as its quiet domain.
1,000 years beneath the Black Sea, the ship remains frozen in history.